hey guys, in order to win the game, you have to win the game, not lose
And
the
you
game.
just lost the game.
And you just lost the game, and we just lost the game because we have been recording for, let's see, about 20 minutes. And
because I sent you that tweet.
yeah, about 20 minutes, and we did a setting mid-recording to fix the audio, and then neither one of us noticed
but
that
it applied.
Yeah,
the audio applied.
It applied the setting and then recorded for a few more seconds, and then apparently stopped, but neither of us noticed the entire time. Maybe we were too focused on looking at the audio bars that neither one of us looked over at it not recording anymore. I don't even know.
God damn it.
Well, welcome back to That Reminds Me.
Welcome. I'm Mckenzie.
I'm John. And Mckenzie, I'm sensing something in the force. Did you pass out this week? How are you doing?
Oh my god. I'm doing a lot better now. But originally I got my blood drawn. And that
I don't know what my blood type is.
Do you want to guess how many how much blood is in the blood bank currently?
AB plus. AB plus.
I told the story already, and I told it on stream, but I'll tell a really, really quick one this time. I had to get my blood tested for medical reasons because your girl got tummy issue. Because what hot girl doesn't have tummy issues?
Honestly,
am I right?
Honestly, iconic. She listened to tummy ache so much, she now permanently has a tummy ache.
My tummy hurts.
Fucking tummy hurts. Shit. Close enough.
I went into Natalie's car today and she was into her podcast and I went in and I was like, who the fuck is singing horribly? Because I was singing Driver's License. And I was like, why the fuck am I singing Driver's License? But yeah, I got my blood drawn. So I went there and I was already a little anxious about it. I don't know why. I just this time around I was a little
nerdy,
spooked about it.
That's
and
fair.
I've had my blood drawn one time before this, and I've had all my shots. I ain't no anti-vaxxer. I'm fucking hitting those needles crazy.
I mean, clearly you're misinformed then.
What?
I'm just saying you're probably misinformed and just missing all the info about what the vaccine does to your body. But it's cool. Not just flex having micro robots going through your bloodstream.
I'm gonna become an alien, and my whole personality is gonna change, and I'm gonna get more autism.
That's how it works.
So I was feeling very anxious about it, and I'm sitting in the chair. I'm looking around this empty ass plain ass room, and then the girl comes and she's like, is your last name Smith? And I was like, how'd you know? Yes, I'm doxing myself. That's my last name, everybody.
I didn't even click in the story. I was like, that's not her last name.
I
forgot that is her last name. Forgot where. Yeah, okay.
And then they're like, is your birthday October 29th? And I went, yes, it is. You ready to give me a gift? And then she's like, are you good with needles? And I was like, yeah, because I've always thought I was good with needles. During needles at school, I'm chilling, when they would come to your school.
Are you talking about needles at school? What school did you go? Are you guys hitting heroin in the bathroom? What do you mean? Yeah, with all the needles at school. What?
Did your school not do needles?
What do you mean do needles?
You would go to the library and you would get your shots, and they would put the needle in your arm.
Maybe we did the flu shot sometimes. Maybe
no needles.
You say it. You keep saying it like it's a game. You keep saying back in school when we played needles. Stop calling it needles.
What did I got my fuck. What needles did I get?
Man, it's crazy.
This time I won't say oral fuck. Smart.
Right. You won't say it.
It's crazy what?
It's crazy how we're telling the same story again, and somehow we've gone on a different route. This is replaying one of the Walking Dead Telltale games, and we clicked the other dialogue option.
Yeah,
this is a whole different tangent.
I'm supposed to. You know what I'll do? Let me look up what vaccines I have.
Did they just give all the vaccines at school? Because I had to. What grade is this too?
this is like grade 7, grade 8. They're like, you're gonna have sex,
Mm,
so have this like hepatitis B
no,
shot,
we had to do those
HPV
we had to go to
shot.
the doctor for those. Like we had to get them still, but we had to go to the doctor. They didn't do
Oh,
it at
okay.
school.
I got the hepatitis B, HPV, and I don't think meningocola.
Yo, everyone, PSA, watch out. There's men in Yocola. Don't be drinking that shit.
Watch out.
There's men in Yocola.
It's I okay. This is just telling me what like what shots I have to take before I go to school. This is not helping. I think I got a tetanus shot. No. Anyways, I remember they gave me a shot, and then girls also got more shots than the guys.
And you said, and I am not throwing away my shot.
Shot. So yeah, I like during school, like I remember like girls would like pass out or like not feel well, and I'd be like, ha, pussy ass bitch, I'm fine. And then also like with the blood, I always thought I was really good with. Like I was like, I can like I'm hardcore. I can see blood. And then I saw my mom in the hospital and there was blood, and that made me faint. And then I saw someone die on Twitter, and that made me also like a little traumatized and scarred. So
Yeah.
recently I've been like, maybe I'm not the greatest with blood.
I think I've seen so much shit on the internet that's like desensitized me to it that it doesn't even like, even when I know it's real, it almost like doesn't feel real when I see it on my phone. So it like doesn't count to me.
Well, I never like enjoyed. There was like Americans' Funniest Moments or something like that, where they would show videos of like kids getting hurt. I fucking hated that shit. I think I'm like I don't feel the pain that they feel. Like when I saw,
I think I'm like an empath.
I think I have empathy. But so like I said, I was kind of like a little spook coming into this. So I said I'm like good with needles. I just can't look at them because, you know, when you see something get inserted in you, it's kind of like that shouldn't be in me. Why are you laughing?
No, just keep going. You chose really good wording for that.
How would you explain a needle going in you then?
Not just when you see yourself getting like stabbed with something. Or
that's not supposed to be.
Or if you're like getting injected with something, I feel like are like more specific words to this situation.
No, because it's not even the ejection. It's the needle in the skin that fucks me up.
Yeah, so it's like
the inserting.
Okay. Got it.
So I like look away, and she takes 5 vessels of my blood, and like I am, I would say, a little bit of a skinny legend. You know, I'm only 100 pounds. I can easily get kidnapped.
Wait, why can't I find this? I'm looking for your waist, but I just like I can't find
Just
it.
So skinny. I know. What can I say? So like when she gets to the 5th one, I think I ran out of blood or something because she actually has to take off like the.
You look back and you're like you're just like a Muppet laying there. And she's like, oh shit, too much.
It's blood.
Put it back.
Also, I love that I'm like, this is gonna be actually a quicker story, yet this is the longest.
Yeah.
This is longer than the first version.
No, but this was a banger.
She has to take like the ribbon off of my arm so that more blood can like be given, and then like once it's done, she's like, you're good to go. And I might have like took a little peek. I was like, I just want to see it. And I think that's where I fucked up now thinking about it. I think if I would have still been lightheaded, but I wouldn't have been as lightheaded as I saw my blood just laying there.
If you didn't look at how much blood actually came out of your body and the fact that it's your blood.
Yeah, exactly. So I walked to my mother, and I'm like not feeling the best. I'm like a little lightheaded, and I'm like dizzy, and I'm like, that's not good. So I get and I sit down, and she's like, ready to go? I'm like, no. And she goes back on her phone. I made that joke last time. And I'm like sitting there, and I'm like cold sweating, and my head hurts, and my eyes are like really sensitive, and then I'm
Knees
like
weak,
losing
palms are
my
sweaty. There's vomit on her sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. She's on her phone.
Have you ever lost your hearing?
No. Other than actually one time at work, I think I messaged Angel a bunch about this. I was like walking around work and I didn't have like any headphones in or anything was going on. And then my like right ear just started going like and then there was just that soft ringing and I couldn't like hear anything else out of my right ear except that ringing. And I was like messaging Angel like, "Am I dying right now? Like what the fuck just happened?" And then it came back and I was like, "Oh, never mind." And I
Yeah, no,
didn't
so
care.
I was just kind of chilling, head hurts, tummy hurts, lightheaded,
Mhm.
can't see, sweating, overheating at the same time, but cold sweats, and I'm slowly losing my hearing and I can't hear anything anymore. I'm like everything is muffly.
Can I side
And
note
then I
again?
feel like throwing up. Yes, I
I was
note.
just thinking. I don't think I've ever had cold sweats, but in a really funny way, I've had the opposite. I've had hot colds.
Elaborate on
I've
that.
never cold sweat, but over the summer last summer, I got really, really, really badly burnt on my legs. And so then
Oh.
my body felt really hot. So I remember I was just laying there with my legs like exposed out in my room, like pumping my room with AC and a fan on my legs. And so then my body itself was actually like freezing cold. So I was shivering, but it felt like I was really hot. But I don't think I've ever cold sweat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But you felt like throwing up.
But I did feel like throwing up. So I can like lightly hear myself through your headphones. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if that's picking up.
Whoa.
I heard I, and I was like
Let
Anywho,
me push you deeper in my
um,
ears, I guess. I don't know. I have
oh,
earbuds.
I know. That's when I was like, So I like tell my mom that she's like, go to the washroom. She has to go to the washroom. I gag, but I don't actually throw up. And then she tells the nurse because she was like, I should tell them. And I'm like, don't tell them. They're doing shit. Don't tell them. And then the nurse,
No,
she tells the nurse,
don't tell
and
them. Yeah, I'm having a medical like problem in a hospital. Don't tell them
are
that.
they really even a nurse? They just took my blood. Like anyone could do that. Um, so then I laid on the
would,
bed and my mom
would
left
you
me.
would you trust anyone with taking your blood?
I mean, how
You don't
hard
think
could
you
it
need a
be?
qualified nurse to do, dude, if you inject the
Is it if you inject air, you die? No,
I
it's only
think
if you're like
so.
if you have like that. No,
I'm
I
like
think it's if you
terrified
have
of
like
that. That's
the
my biggest fear. Every time I've ever gotten shots, I'm like fine with it, but right as it goes in, I'm like, well, this could be it.
no, because I'm pretty sure it's like that air droppy thing, like you have to be strapped like your eye. No, it's IV. I don't know. We should ask chat. Let us know. Do you die with
Do you
blood? If
do you die if air?
no, if air enters system?
If air go in, do die?
But my mom then went and got me orange juice, and then I drank orange juice, and it was great. And then I felt perfectly fine. How are you, John?
I'm doing. Oh, did you hear me with your wireless headphones last time?
No,
Oh, you didn't ask me how I was last time, and we were like jumping into a
I
bunch of
wasn't
topics, and I was
planning
yeah,
on
I was
asking
curious
you
when you
how
were
you
gone, and I was talking to
were.
myself. I was like, guys, I don't know if she can hear me, but she hasn't asked me how I am yet. I am doing pretty great. I can't lie. I got my driver's license last week, just like I talked
Whoa!
about on this podcast. Those are the new lyrics.
Oh my god, that's why I sang driver's license in
Yeah,
Natalie's car.
yeah.
This makes so much more sense. Did you listen
Um,
to the song?
I didn't actually. I gotta listen to it now that it's been a
Oh
week.
my
Um,
god.
but
Oh, last week, yeah.
but yeah, I got my license. That was pretty hype. I wasn't nervous at all until it started, and then I wasn't nervous because it was starting. Basically, the whole time I'm like, all right, I just hope I get a chill instructor. I hope he's like fine, whatever she, they.
I dropped the pen.
I hope everything
I'm
is like
sorry.
chilling. I didn't expect my instructor to be a robot. And now I don't
Oh,
mean literally. I mean this man didn't have like an ounce of emotion in his body. He would not say any words that were not required to be said in this situation. It was nothing. Even after it happened, my mom was like, "Thank you, have a great day," and he just deadpan, dead quiet, like said nothing. Um, but he like walks out and he's like, "Jonathan," And I'm like, yeah, this guy's like, he's got, his hair's gray, but he's not like an old man. I'd say maybe like 50s, 60s. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, Jonathan. I'm like, yep. He goes, okay, you're just gonna pull up right over here, and we'll get started. So I went over, doop 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 doop
You did
doop.
this in the new car?
Yeah. I go over, doop doop doop
Oh.
doop doop, hop in my car, pull over, make sure, I'm not gonna fall for the bait. Make sure I turn on my turn signal as I'm turning in next to him. I'm not gonna insta fail before it even starts. And
Smart. I wouldn't.
park there. I'm sitting there, and then he's like, all right, we're gonna test the brake lights. Hit the brakes. Check the brake lights. He's like, all right, put on your hazard lights. Boom, press that button. Yup, I know this car. And then he goes, all right, gets in the car. He goes, and turn on your headlights for me. This car is new car, and headlights are controlled differently on this car. And this car has auto headlights, so they just turn on when I need them to. And I forgot where the headlights were, like where the actual button to like force them to be on was. So then I was like, I'm just going to try to cheese my way out of this. And I just hit the high beams. And I turned on my high beams, and it fucking worked. Man, that guy fell for it. And so then he was like, all right, we're good to go. You're just going to pull up over here. So then go to the right. I turn right.
So did you have to kick your mother out of the car?
Yeah. She's not in the vehicle.
Oh, I see.
And they have me turn right, go behind the building, pull a U-turn. Then they have a spot set up for parallel parking. Now, this is the spot that I've been practicing parallel parking at, because they have it set up all the time, and they post the hours that they do tests. So then like outside of those hours, you can come and practice. For some reason, although I don't plan on ever parallel parking in my real life, I'm a G at parallel parking. Holy shit. He was like, okay, you're allowed 3 backups and like adjustments and stuff like that. Guess what? Fucking pulled up as he's explaining that I'm allowed 3 backups. I insta hit it first try. Don't even let him finish his sentence. Boom. Flawlessly. The most perfect parallel park I've ever done. Didn't have to adjust at all. Perfect distance, perfect everything. Holy shit, it was insane. And then we pull out, makes me take another right. I go to a stoplight. I take another right into this like little development area that's got some stop signs and some turns we're going. At one point, he did scare the shit out of me because I hit one turn kind of fast. And it wasn't like I wasn't like speeding or anything like that, but I turned kind of fast on it, right? And he was like, "Do you think you took that?" Or he was like, "How do you feel like you're taking the turns? Do you think you're going fast?" And I was like, yeah, that one was a little fast. He goes, to be honest, I think you're taking them all fast. And I was like, I'm gonna fail. Fuck. But I'm like, nope, lock in, pull back in to the place, park up. And then he goes, how do you think you did? I was like, I think I passed. He goes, yep, you got it. And I was like, awesome, thank you. And then he
cartoon character.
Literally. I was like, oh, thank you so much. And he just got out of the car and just never acknowledged my existence ever again. I think that guy's an alien. And then I got my license, and my license photo, I feel like this is the start of a new era. I got my license photo. I've been, hitting the gym, eating better. Mckenzie said before the podcast that I'm skinty. I'm a skinty legend. And
yeah, because I haven't seen John since June. So it hasn't even been that long.
Yeah.
Because you came for your birthday.
Yeah, true.
And now they're showing me a photo of you two, and I was like, damn, he's skinny as fuck. I'm not calling him fat, but he's skinny as fuck.
And so this was my first like official photo in my skinny era, and I kind of felt like a bad bitch. I'm not gonna lie. When I looked at the picture, I felt like a bad bitch who just got my license photo taken.
Addison Rae?
That's what I'm saying. And yeah, now I have my license, and I've been driving to work. I can't get the car every day yet. I'm saving up to get my own car right now. But there are days where I'm allowed to take the car because I'm able to get home before my dad has to go to work at night. And my second day driving the car, right? When you drive, do you ever drive with the windows down?
Occasionally, but I mostly drive in the winter, so no. But
Mm.
I also have hair, so when I drive the windows down, my hair gets everywhere.
Mm.
I like to drive the roof down, though. Like, not the whole roof down, like the roof down, you know?
Yeah, the like sunroof
Yeah.
open. Yeah, yeah. My car doesn't have a sunroof, but instead of using the AC, I was like, fuck it. It was a beautiful day out. I am gonna drop the windows, listen to some fucking music. I'm on the way to work. Life is great. Um, and I'm going down the highway. My windows cracked open a little bit. I'm living life. I'm fucking I forget what I was listening to, but I'm like singing. I think it was Role Model. I'm in a big Role Model phase right now. I'm singing along to Role Model, and then all of a sudden, and I get like something like grazes my head. It's like, what the fuck was that? So I roll the windows up. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I'm still going. I got like five more minutes till I get to work. Finally, I get to work. I park the car, forget all about it. I'm like, I grab my water bottle. I'm like, get everything, turn the car off, grab the keys. All of a sudden, a big ass bee starts flying around me. There was
Oh,
a bee
no.
flying across the highway, right? But this is a new era, a new Jonathan. I'm not gonna freak out. I'm not gonna freak out.
Oh?
All right. I didn't freak out, and it also helped. This bee was the most reasonable bug I've ever dealt with in my life. Because you know why? He's not like flying around the car panicking. The only thing he was doing was like flying at the window, right? So we had a moment
He
where
doesn't want to get
he's like,
out.
I don't want to be here either, but you don't want me here. I don't want to be here. So I just opened the door, and he just left. No arguments. I was like, all right, cool. Yep, we're just gonna go our separate ways, and I didn't freak out, and I was really proud of that.
You know, I had an encounter with a wasp,
Oh,
which I think is worse than a bee.
100%.
The subway was closed, so when the subway is closed, they have a bunch of buses you
Mm-hmm.
can take instead, and the subway holds a lot of people. So when it's a bus, it gets a little squishy.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, I showed up right when the second bus was coming, so I got on the
Oh,
second bus.
clutch. So you got a seat.
I got a seat, and I was chilling, living my life. Bus starts moving. Oh, there's a wasp. Oh, the wasp really likes hanging around me, and it would not leave me alone. So genuinely, I just decided to get off the bus to get on the other subway because I was like, "Fuck this shit."
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't fuck with wasps.
Yeah.
And also, when I was with Nick, I don't know what it is, but he attracts wasps. Something about him. There's always a wasp around him, and I have no idea why.
That's so weird. And then my last work story is the other day I thought I was gonna be in a TikTok, but this wasn't even for a TikTok. This was just for love of the game, or maybe they're filming the TikTok as
Oh.
the reaction or something. I don't even know. I'm walking around. I'm going around, and a guy comes up to me and he goes, "Excuse me, sir." I'm like, "Yeah." And this man, very polite, a lot of manners. He goes, "Can you sign this birthday card for my friend? I'm going around and I'm getting signatures from a bunch of people who don't know him for his birthday." And I was like, "Sure, yeah." And without thinking, I should have just like done like a different name or my first name or something. I just signed my whole name, and I was like, "Wait, what am I signing?" So hopefully it is just a birthday card, because I don't know what the fuck I just signed up for. And as I'm signing it, I don't even know what this means, but he goes, "Okay, now what do you think of this idea? I'm gonna get him a baby gift card for his birthday." And I was like, "Yeah,
I've done that.
I was like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. What's a baby gift card?"
Like, let's say my friend, when she was turning 14, I got her four.
No,
Happy
no, no,
fourth
no, 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 no.
birthday.
That's like a card, right? He already had the card. I was signing the card. He said a baby gift card. Maybe you're right. Maybe it was a separate card.
Baby.
In my brain, he's buying like a gift card for him with like $20 loaded on it that he can only buy like baby food with somehow. Maybe you're
Maybe
right.
like a
and I'm
Toys
dumb.
R Us. Wait, no, you don't have Toys R Us. I don't know.
That's what I mean.
Hmm.
You saying that is the first thing that made sense. But the card that I signed, I assume it was a photo of him. Maybe it was someone else, but it was a photo of a child taking a shit on a toilet. I didn't see the front of the card before I signed it. I saw it after he closed the card.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, that happened. But
Fuck.
Mckenzie,
Yes.
you listen to music.
I listen to music, and you've been listening to a lot of Role Model recently.
Yes, I have. Oh my god, I love it. Slut Era Interlude is my favorite song right now.
What?
I didn't know that an interlude could be such a good song, but
I have been listening to Jeremy Zucker's new album and Renee's rap
oh yeah.
news album, but
Wait,
not. s-
rate the album. We never got to.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I listened to Jeremy Zucker album while playing Civ,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't know what song is what
Oh,
song,
you just
but
know the
I
album.
genuinely do not like the song when he starts like. I think my first song on the Golden State album is Golden State Garden, not Golden.
Oh,
Fuck.
Garden State.
The Garden State album, my favorite song is Garden State. But
Stubbs.
there's a song when he like starts yapping and he's talking about his wife, and it's just like, I get it, dude. You love her, and like,
Is it pretty
I
fucking
get
tight?
you.
That's my least favorite
I
one.
don't know. He just keeps talking, and it's like, I don't want to fucking hear you talk. I want to hear you sing. Is it this one?
I can't remember
Let's
which one.
see.
I just pretty fucking tight is my least favorite because he just like the chorus. He's like pretty fucking tight. And it just gets really loud.
Oh, it's that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like that
I'm
one.
now learning he still doesn't have the lyrics on the fucking Spotify.
I have them.
On Apple Music.
I don't have music. I have them.
No. Oh,
But yeah, I like that. My favorite song is also probably Garden State, which is funny because I'm gonna dox my old self here. This album was made in a lab for me.
No.
And Garden State was too. Because if you don't know what the Garden State is New Jersey. And this is an album about growing up in New Jersey and moving away from home. And I grew up in New Jersey and moved away from home. And in the song Garden State, about growing up in New Jersey and moving away from home.
You didn't really move away from home.
Yeah, I did.
You moved with your family.
Yeah. But I don't live in the
Is
Garden
your
State anymore. Like it's about leaving the Garden State, bro. And in the song Garden State, he's talking about leaving the Garden State, which I left the Garden State, and being a depressed 17-year-old who slept through his alarm, which I did at 17. I think he made this about me.
Well, one of the fucking songs, I can't figure out what song. He yaps, he just starts talking, and I don't like it.
Fair enough. But overall, do you like it?
I like it. It's not my favorite. I think Love Is Not Dying might still be my favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I love Love Is Not Dying. I was just gonna ask Natalie today, like, if she remembers that she said she'll go to the concert with me, because I don't think she'll remember.
Hopefully she does.
If not, then this will be real awkward. But yes, Spotify. Now you have Apple Music. You're a big Apple Music fan.
Yep.
I have always used Spotify, even before I had Spotify Premium. Now, have you used Spotify without Premium? Like,
I
just
have. I use it for podcasts, and I don't listen to music with it. I've only listened to music with it maybe like twice now, and that's just because every time Miggy listens to a song and wants me to hear it, he sends me the Spotify link, then says, "Oh fuck, you don't have Spotify," every single time. And so then I just like I'll click the link and listen to it.
Yeah, so if you had a free membership or whatever the fuck they call it, if you don't pay for a subscription, Spotify had this thing that always annoyed me as a kid and I never understood, is that you could search up a song, but when you click on the song, it would never play the song. It would always shuffle it. It would always be weird and play random other ones.
Like a radio kind of around the song and shuffle songs like the song and including the song. So eventually you would hear what you want to hear, but you couldn't just instantly hear it.
But now, just announced 6 hours ago, Spotify will now allow free users to search and instantly play any track they want, which is crazy that they're just doing that now.
Another thing that's crazy that they're just doing it now is they're finally upgrading. I don't know if you saw this. They're finally upgrading their audio quality to allow lossless audio. It's been many, many years of Apple Music having lossless audio without Spotify. And then I looked into it, and it turns out their lossless audio is worse than Apple Music's still. They're not even meeting their quality. They're doing worse lossless audio. So Apple Music is still better. But
Oh.
it's cool that you're getting it, I guess. And I think Apple Music's cheaper now.
Yeah, I have just kept Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've had Spotify since I was so little
Mm-hmm.
that I don't want to lose the statistics. I like it.
That's fair. That's
Call
fair.
me
Not
crazy.
to dick ride even more, but Apple Music does have better statistics. Because they have like their replay, and obviously it happens every year. But then also any month you can just go on and check your replay for that month after that month, and that's pretty cool.
I watched a movie.
You watched a movie?
I watched 2 movies. They're not new.
Sick in
They're
bed?
quite old, actually. No, I was very exhausted from work and didn't feel
that's
like
what I meant.
getting up
Shit,
to
yeah.
film
Exhausted.
the podcast yesterday. So I laid in bed and watched a movie. And I watched the second Glass Onion movie. Sorry, so the second Knives Out movie, which is called Glass Onion. And this is actually the first one and the only one you've watched.
Yep.
Because I don't remember telling you to not watch Knives Out.
Yep, you told me not to watch it because we were going to watch it together.
You can now watch it with
still,
Noah.
I'm still waiting.
Well, like, you gotta know what happens because of the trending audio.
What trending audio?
You know what about? The Chris Evans one. That's like, I guess I did kill that. You know that one?
There's a Chris Evans on it. You just spoiled it for me.
Oh, this was like trending. Like everyone heard it. There's a Chris Evans video.
Maybe when if I heard it in the movie, I would know it, but I didn't know it off of you explaining it. You didn't have to tell me. You didn't have to tell me it was Chris Evans and he yells, "Okay, so I killed someone."
But he didn't.
What?
No, the audio was him saying he didn't kill someone.
Oh. Am I being gaslit right now? I don't even know. I don't even know. Anyways.
Anywho, I watched Glass Onion, and I have a question for you.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on COVID being? What the fuck am I looking at on your screen? Are you looking at stocks? Like what the?
Oh, what the heck! I hovered over the Windows
Are we
weather.
still recording?
I hovered over the Windows weather thing, and it also gives you like news and the weather
Oh well, boom!
and stocks.
If we ever need anything
from allrecipes.com, I tried John F. Kennedy's favorite breakfast. Now it's mine too.
Wait, what's John F. Kennedy's favorite breakfast?
A bullet. Sorry.
Oh.
Waffles.
Baked waffles?
Got it. Okay.
Wow.
Good job, JFK.
Unique ass fucking. Anywho, I watched Glass Onion, and a big plot in the beginning of Glass Onion is that they are in COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And I hated it because of that. I don't know what it is. I just don't like when films bring up COVID. Like, I feel like it. Actually, let me get your thoughts before I say my thoughts.
My thoughts are, yeah, it definitely feels weird. I don't know if it's something that's like parodying real life, like this isn't a movie, this is a show, but like South Park, like bringing up COVID, stuff like that, that makes sense. But when it's a movie where you could realistically not acknowledge that COVID happened and nothing about the movie would change. And they
don't for the rest of the movie.
Yeah, like if nothing about the movie changes, whether you talk about COVID or not, just don't. And that's not even exclusive to COVID. It's like any like real world stuff like that. Like I don't know, there's like Netflix shows that sometimes, depending on the show, I'll cringe if they like mention TikTok. And I'm like, we just don't have to do that.
Yeah. I feel like I'm watching a movie to get away from reality.
Mm-hmm.
So don't bring real, like, obviously there's real life stuff, but like don't bring it up kind of vibe. I don't know. It icks me out. Like, if you guys don't know, Glass Onion or Knives Out is a murder mystery. So basically, you're doing a murder mystery. And because they already have COVID, a big thing during the COVID era is Among Us, which is also a murder mystery. So the main detective is sitting in a bathtub playing Among Us.
I forgot about this.
I was just like, what the fuck?
I completely forgot about this. Wait, oh, never mind. I'm just lying. I was about to bring up you writing it in the topics channel. You just didn't. I don't know why I thought you did.
I did not. No, I did write Disney villain gay, um, which we'll get into in a minute. But
It is funny that a
yeah,
detective's playing Among Us though.
and then they talk about Twitch. Like
Mm.
Dave Bautista is like the biggest Twitch account.
Mm.
So it just kind of like it felt really weird and icky, and I was not like I wasn't the biggest fan of them bringing in COVID and
When
all.
when
And
you when you watch these murder mysteries, do you try to guess who it is as you go along?
well, this one is a little more difficult because no one was really murdered
Mm-hmm.
till like middle of the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
So I normally am guessing and playing along, but they do a good job where it's like they do a good job where it's kind of obvious, but then you also are like, huh. Like, actually, no. Now thinking about it, the last two of them, they're very obvious on who it is, but it's still kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, me and Nick were trying to be like, so that person in Clue is like, because they're wearing that color, that means that they're this player in Clue, because they're all named after colors. I don't know.
I
It makes me
haven't
want to
played
do
Clue
a
in a minute.
murder. I love Clue. When Nick was here last summer, me and him and Jade and Umar played Clue like 4 times. It was great. I love Clue
I love
because you don't even know
Clue.
if you murdered them.
I love Clue speed runs. I found out
Oh,
I found out about Clue speed runs on the PC game, and it's electric because the speed run just consists of you starting and immediately guessing someone, and then hopefully it's that one. And you just keep running that, and you hope you get it in the fastest time.
oh,
Yeah.
I see. But I also watched another movie last night. Now, this movie was like very, very highly talked about, highly discussed.
Uh-huh.
And that is the Blair Witch Project.
True.
Have you watched the Blair Witch Project?
I have not. I know that there's a game that was made of it. And I
Oh,
know
there's been so much made of it now.
I believe all I know about it is it was extremely low budget, and it's supposed to be like a found footage kind of movie, I think. So it's like all
Mm-hmm.
filmed from the perspective of like not there's a bunch of cameramen going around. It's like you are seeing the footage of someone recording what's happening.
Yeah, so it's about these 3 university students who go to research a documentary about the Blair Witch, who is this mythical witch that lives in the forest, and there's stories about it in Maryland, and it's like all recorded on like a camcorder, like a
Uh-huh.
camcorder. Is that what
Yeah.
fabric? Sure, no, camcorder's camera. Okay, it's all recorded on that, so it's mostly like the girl behind it filming the 2 guys, and it's all like grainy because it came out in 1999, and
Oh
the reason why
damn,
it
that's
became
old. I didn't
so
realize.
popular is because people thought it was real. That's why it like blew up because people were like, "Holy shit! Did you see this? This actually happened."
Mm-hmm.
But now that it's been some time,
Does it
it
age well?
has. Well, it's not really scary.
Oh.
It's kind of just like,
It's
oh,
kind of like don't call the witch at 3 a.m. challenge gone wrong.
yeah. Like somehow actually it hit nearly $250 million worldwide.
Oh damn.
And it's wait, where did it go?
As far as I know, I could be completely wrong. I'm talking my ass here, but I'm pretty sure it was also just like a really influential movie in like the horror
Yeah, no,
space.
like that's what, like, because it was like people thought it was real.
Mm-hmm.
Like people were like, oh my god, like it is consistently listed one of the scariest movies of all time. Was ranked best found footage movie of all time by editors from both IndieWire and Entertainment Weekly.
Damn.
Despite the success, the 3 main actors reported lived in poverty.
Yeah.
In 2000, they sued Artisan Entertainment, claiming unfair compensation, eventually reaching a $3,000 settlement. The Blair Witch Project launched a media franchise which include 2 sequels, Book of Shadows and Blair Witch novel, comic books, and a video game. It's revived the found footage technique and influenced similar successful horror
Could you
films.
imagine you make a low budget movie as a passion project, and like you go on board with it. You're not really getting paid anything, but you think like, oh, maybe this will start my career. Like, oh, I just really want to do this, and it spins off into an extremely successful multi-million-dollar franchise, and all you got was the original like few thousand from your first deal.
I mean, what's it called? The one of the main actors, Josh, is in my favorite books adaptation movie. So like he's doing fine. You know, he's getting money. He's a producer, writer, and director now.
I clicked on another one of the guys, and I just saw a whole bunch of Blair Witch stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, that guy. Yeah, no. Well, that's the thing. In the movie, the reason why I didn't like the movie, I rated it, I think, 2.5 stars. I gave it 3 originally, and then thought about it. And I was like, no, it's not really that good. It's because it's just their bitch asses yelling and complaining the whole time. They're just yelling because they get lost in the woods. So it's the fucking guy yelling at the girl and the girl yelling at the guy and then the guy yelling at the guy, and they're all just yelling at each other. So it's just like a headache film because it's like, shut the fuck up. Stop yelling at each other and just leave the fucking woods. Yeah, no, it's...
Wouldn't recommend.
I understand the significance of the film and how it has changed the industry, especially in 1999. I would say that was very early on. Like, I would say it's like a one watch thing. I wouldn't watch it again. It's not that scary. Like, you can, I'm like, there's a scene where the tent like shakes, and I'm just imagining their friends outside shaking the tent. Like, it's changed the industry for horror, but it's not the craziest thing in the world. That's my little movie. That's Mad's movie reviews.
Mad's Movie Mondays. Yeah. This comes out on a Tuesday, though.
That's the jingle. There we go. Write it down. It'll be awkward when we film this on a Sunday. What was the last movie you watched? Was that the really bad one from last time?
Believe it was the really bad one from last time. Right now I'm kind of just locked in on The Summer I Turned Pretty. It's ending this week,
which is it is ending this week.
Let's lock in our prediction of what happens. I hope she gets with Conrad, but I saw someone build a theory out that actually Conrad is dying.
What?
Did you not see that theory?
No, I saw a theory that John, her dad, is going to have a heart attack. Because why would they just mention that he's been having heartburn recently?
That would be crazy. But I saw something that like kind of similar. Conrad's been like he like complained about some pain he's been having, and they think they're setting it up so that they said Conrad's been writing to Belly because he knows he doesn't have much time left, and he's gonna die of like freaking cancer or something in the last episode.
Bro,
and I think someone does die because apparently Lola said that like she cried really hard reading the script for the finale. So something like devastating is gonna happen.
I will genuinely be pissed if Conrad and Melly don't get together, because I have been a day one. I wasn't no fake ass bitch who liked Jeremiah.
We don't have to call people.
Conrad, you could go back to episode 1 of the podcast and you will listen to me defend Conrad. All right, I want Conrad and Melly to get together.
Some of the things you defended him on, like, you're still wrong for. Like, he did bad things in the past, but that's part of his character, is that he's gotten better.
Yes, he has great character development.
Much like Conrad,
Jeremiah has just, never had character development and stayed the exact same.
But much like Conrad, I've developed my character and chose the right side in due time.
Disney villains are gay.
Okay.
And I was listening to Fear and Patreon episode on the way to work.
I haven't listened in a minute.
And I was just listening to it, and they were talking about how in Oogie Boogie Batch, they got rid of Sid.
Oh, really?
Which is one of the villains you can meet. And they instead replaced him with...
Chick Hicks.
Who did I replace him with? I forget. Oogie Boogie Bash. I want to go to Oogie Boogie Bash.
We should go.
I want to go to Oogie Boogie Bash.
That's where you're gonna go.
Okay, well, I'm not rich. New villains 2025. It is Syndrome, That's who it is.
Wait, Syndrome? That's
From Incredibles, the
yeah,
red
yeah, the
hair
redhead
guy.
guy, right? Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a photo of him though.
Oh, a photo of like that.
He ain't of what he'll look like. And they're also
Oh,
adding Melissa.
that's not horrible.
It's
I'll
not
respect it.
horrible, but
It's
it's
going from an
interesting.
animated character to live action.
Just
I can respect it.
yeah. Um. So yeah, they got rid of Sid, but they were trying to like they asked each other like what villains they would want to see.
Chick Hicks.
What the fuck is Chick?
He's the
Chick?
green car in Cars. Kachiga, Kachiga.
The biggest villain ever. And they brought up like Ursula would be cool. And Ursula isn't like a one you meet, but is a part of like the parade. And Ursula is a drag queen. And then they were just mentioning like also Scar, because Cutie wants to fuck the lions in Lion King.
Yes.
And and they also mentioned that Scar is gay, and I just had the thought: is Disney homophobic? Because they keep making all the bad guys gay. Are they trying to say that gay people are bad?
That would be really funny if this entire time people thought Disney was like super woke because they included the gay, but really this whole time they've been trying to be anti-gay and making the gay people bad. But it hasn't been working.
Also, I completely forgot about Officer Spectre.
About what?
Do you remember Officer Spectre? You don't know Officer? It's the purple unicorn with one eye and a big nose.
Oh, the Nat's all Instagram post. That's all I know this from. What are they even from? What movie? Onward.
I don't know.
What is Onward?
Oh, Onward.
When did this happen?
Onward came out. It's just not Tom Holland's film.
2020. Chris Pratt, Tom Holland. What?
They're brothers.
What? When did this happen?
Yeah, I actually wanted to see that. Never did.
I do not remember this shit.
It came out during COVID, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yes, it's March. So it happened like as COVID happened. Damn, maybe that's why I don't know it. Sorry,
So,
director of photography, Sharon Callahan. Lighting. Lighting what? This is an animated movie. What are we lighting?
They still need to light stuff.
Fair enough.
It gets dark. You know what movie I want to watch? We're going back to Mad Movie Monday.
Mad Movie Monday. Yeah. This comes out on a Tuesday. I think that's what I did.
I want to watch The Long Walk.
I want to watch The Long Walk so bad. I've been a day one Long Walk fan, and by day one, I mean when I went to the movies and a preview played of it, I went, that seems actually really interesting. And some people told me that, and by some people I mean my other part of my brain, told me like maybe it's boring because like they just walk, and then I was like, no, I think it will be good. And now it's got insanely good reviews. It's based on a Stephen King book.
Mm-hmm. And Stephen King approved all of them, the people acting, and it was also shot in like chronological order, because like normally movies are shot like out of
order. They just like, randomly shoot it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one is shot like every day, exactly what they're supposed to, like what happens in the story, and it's also directed by Hunger Games.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Director.
If you don't know the plot of it. Basically, the idea is is it 100? I think it's 100 teenagers.
50
teenagers.
Teenage boys.
That sign up for this sort of like challenge. I think it's to get a bunch of money, kind of Mr. Beast video-esque. And
oh my god.
It's the last one walking wins. And you have to walk over 3 miles an hour. I think in the book it's actually 4, but they nerfed it a little bit in the movie, which big fans were mad about.
Well, the thing is also the actors were actually walking that every single day.
I got a TikTok by this guy who does just like funny videos that I like, and he got to go to the premiere and like ask questions, and he just every person he asked, he was like, so how much walking do you think you did? And each one of them was just like, yeah, a lot. But yeah, you have to walk over 3 miles an hour, and if you slow down, then Mark Hamill is in like a truck, and there's a guy with a gun, and they kill you.
You get 3 warnings, and then you get killed. And yeah, no, and one of the like requirements, because Stephen King is still alive, and Stephen King, like I said earlier, he overlooked it all. Like the hiring process, the filming process, the editing process. So if you're complaining about it not being like the book, he fucking looked it over. So I don't know why the fuck you're complaining. Yeah. But one of his requirements is that they had to show the deaths on screen. So it's very gory. But I really want to watch it.
I don't know if you heard this. I heard it's really sad. In a very
I mean, I would imagine.
In a very roundabout way. Listen, we patched up the beef. Shout out Hat Guy. All right. I like the podcast. I'm fine with Hat Guy now. I like Hat Guy. That Wawfellow, I think that's his name, and then the Hat Guy. They were talking about it on their podcast.
We're talking about the Escape Pod podcast, by the way.
They got to go see it early, and apparently, like,
see, we gotta get a bear level.
We do. Wawfellow said that it was sad, and he like teared up. I think maybe he said he like cried at some parts, but he said Hat Guy.
He also said that about the weapons.
But he said Hat Guy was like uncontrollably sobbing at parts, and he agreed. So apparently, it gets like really sad.
Yeah, I want to watch it though, but I don't think my mom wants to watch it. So I gotta see if Natalie will go with me or something.
Because
it is quite gory, and it does sound very good. I've also heard the new Demon Slayer movie is good, and I'm working at a broadcast company now. Now there's just when I'm eating pizza, I just get a bunch of nerd people talking about movies. So my boss's wife goes, "Does anyone see Conjuring? Has anyone seen this?" And I'm like, "No, no one has seen that." But yeah.
Noah. Next time I talk to Noah, he's gonna murder me because he was really jealous. Regal Theaters, which is like a theater chain in America, they were doing a thing of a month of classic movies where they were playing a bunch of movies that like cinephiles say are like some of the best movies. They were playing like Shawshank Redemption, freaking the Goodfellas, The Godfather, Interstellar, like all these movies. They're playing them in theaters. And if you have their like monthly subscription service where you can see unlimited movies, it counted. So I could have spent like $20 and seen all of them, and he told me a whole bunch of movies that I should go and see because they're goated and I have to go see them. And I haven't seen a single one, and I don't know if I'm going to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awkward.
That is a cool idea.
This is a cool idea. But I'm kind of like in my like movie era. Like I'm enjoying watching movies a lot. And I want to, I've always like, I have an agenda and I've been doing really good with filling out my agenda this year. But I'm really tempted to get like maybe another book for like movies and like put my thoughts on it. Like a little movie journal, like a book/movie journal to combine the
and
two.
Maybe call it, maybe it's like a letter box. Maybe you like write letters.
Maybe. Because, like, yeah, I have my letterbox account, but I could have, like, something physical.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just joshing.
And then, yeah, that's all I have to say. I think you can continue.
Yeah, I want to be in a movie phase right now. I don't know. I'm just, like, not. I'm currently working on getting my monthly subscriptions down, and as part of that, I went
What do you mean monthly Oh, you mean like getting rid of monthly subscriptions?
That reminds me, breaking news. Breaking news. The Coachella lineup has been unveiled, 2026, live right now. Sabrina Carpenter, Justin Bieber, and Karol G are headlining. And you know, some other highlights so far just by looking through, we got Young Thug, Le'Veil, Major Lazer, Holly Humberstone. Shout out Holly Humberstone. We got frickin' Addison Rae, Giveon, Somber, Alex G, Sway Lee, Pink Pantheress, Royal Otis.
I saw them.
Someone named Geese. Shout out Geese.
Katsai.
Who's Cat's Eye? Cat's Eye, Sexy
Cat's
Red,
Eye.
Central C, Fake Mink, Gordo. Oh shit! Shout out Gordo, producers for Drake. Hamdi, shout out Hamdi. Wow, what a fucking year. Damn, this a lineup. Yeah.
Sway Lee.
this-
So will you be going to Coachella?
Probably not, which is really unfortunate. This a fucking lineup, bro. I really wanted to go to Coachella this year too. I just
But maybe
also want to save
that
money.
means... Yeah, so I went to Oshiega this year, and after going to Oshiega, I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna go to I'm sorry, I don't know if I want to go to Coachella,
Mhm.
but reading the Coachella headline makes me kind of feel like maybe they'll come to Oshiega, because Oshiega is a lot more doable than...
Shit, if Justin Bieber's in Oshiega, I might be at Oshiega, bro. Shout out JB. I need.
What was
I
the
need that-
2025
I need that
lineup?
in my veins. Coachella.
Lady
2025?
Gaga.
Yeah. It was,
Ooh, you know what? Maybe it's not like that. Let's see. Who got to Lady Gaga did not go. Benson Moon did not go. The Marinas did not go. Green Day did not go. Claire did not
Yeah.
go. You know what?
Yeah, it's
I
actually
take
very.
it back.
I think
It's normally Lollapalooza
Lala. Yeah, I was
that they
gonna
call
say
it. Like have,
Lala in Chicago. A lot of people
Mhm.
go between that. Damn, what a lot! I'm fucking excited to watch this shit. I watch the streams of this shit though. I do miss that every single year. I love watching the streams. Low key, it's not. Wait, what more? Is that who I think it is? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, it's this group of guys on TikTok who rap, and I've been watching them for a while, and everyone was talking about how low key they're really bad, and the Asian guy should break away and be better. And then slowly they've like gotten better at rapping, and everyone's like, shit, this is the new Brockhampton. And now they're at Coachella. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Except for Cat's Eye. I'm so sad I didn't get Cat's Eye tickets. Also, I don't like that Justin Bieber's name is right in the middle.
Yeah,
If you guys
I
can't
get
see
it.
it, they have 3 days. So have like 3 little paragraphs. Sabrina Carpenter's on the far left side, Justin Bieber's in the middle, and then Carol G is on the right. So it goes kind of like a little ladder.
Yeah, it's like
From like
across.
top left to top right across.
Mm.
I understand why they're doing it, but I don't really like it.
Sway-
But I think it's kind of go ahead.
I was just gonna say,
Sway
does Sway Lee still have pull like that? Does he still make music?
He
I haven't heard
got
him since
that
Sunflower.
song.
Yeah.
He's just gonna sing that for an hour.
Yo, if he,
But I think it's kind of
so sorry for cutting off again.
If
If he brings out the other guy from Ray Shremmerd and they do Black Beatles, I'll scream. I'll say that.
that Beatles in the city.
Yeah.
I think it is iconic though. Sabrina Carpenter, last time she was at Coachella, said, "I'll see you guys when I headline," and now she's headlining, and
True.
that's kind of
And
slay.
I find it iconic because now I'll actually know. The last time Sabrina Carpenter was at Coachella, I didn't really know her
Well-
music, and every time she played a song, I went, "Wait, is this unreleased?" And now I'll know what's actually new and what's not.
I was gonna say, have you listened to her new album?
Like 3/4 of it. Surely that's good enough. In the house tour, in the second, in the
I can
third
take it to the
floor,
first,
and
second,
I
third
want
floor.
come inside
Actually,
of
it's the only
me.
song I
It's
like.
a-
What?
Doesn't she say that? And it's not a
No.
metaphor. I swear she
She says
says like come
she's
inside.
just talking. Yeah, her house.
Mckenzie, I'm gonna have to sit you down for this one.
She says it's not a metaphor. I don't know what you're on about. It's
You know what?
literally she made a song for Phil Dunphy
You're right.
from
You know what?
fucking
You're-
Modern Family.
You're right. I'm so sorry. And Santa Claus will be bringing your presents this year.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Wow. I found out about this because I love Chelsea Cutler and she posted on her story, so I get notifications and I opened it and it was she didn't
Is
even
she there?
She didn't no she didn't post a screenshot of the lineup. She posted that she was hanging out with someone and they pulled the lineup up, so she took a picture of their phone screen showing the lineup. And I was like, wait,
No,
is this
even
real?
like I said, they haven't even posted on Coachella's Twitter account.
Yeah, how did they just release it through Popbase? Like what? But she's excited because
What is
she is a
happening?
ginormous Justin Bieber fan, and she's the reason that I'm a Justin Bieber fan because I tried Justin Bieber out because she loves Justin Bieber, and then I love Justin Bieber.
Oh, I see.
Damn, Cat's Eye. I feel like Cat's Eye is gonna be one of those things. You know when there's those people like last year it was Charlie XCX. There's those people who aren't headlines, but everyone like their set is so big and so many people go to it that everyone's like, damn, it should be a headline. I think that's gonna be Cat's Eye this year. They're gonna be the biggest.
Cat's Eye got 10
set.
songs and shit's gonna go crazy.
Yes, it's gonna be electric.
Gnarly.
Gnarly is gonna go insane.
Everything's gnarly.
And then they're gonna bring out my milkshake, bringing it up. I said a yard, and they're gonna do their Gap ad live.
That would be quite
prediction
smart.
locked in.
That's a good prediction. We'll come back to this episode.
Yes,
and
we
we'll
will.
be like, hey, when even is this?
April.
It's not even. It's. Oh wow! It's so early.
Yeah. No, they dropped the lineup pretty. This is actually the earliest not the earliest they've ever dropped it, but a lot of times. Because I remember when I was looking at going to Coachella this year, people were saying like sometimes they don't drop the lineup till like January. So this is pretty early.
This is very early.
Yes.
But you know what's also early? Us ending the podcast.
Nope, it's actually on time because it's been an hour.
Okay, but like normally we go like an hour and 2.
You're right.
Guys, we're gonna have a video. We're gonna have a video. Are you guys excited for a video?
Stay tuned for our video portion.
Video portion. See, but they'll also still have audio, so like don't panic. Don't worry.
Don't worry. You can still listen
Don't
to our
worry.
ASMR as I'm yawning right now. It probably sounds miserable.
We're tired. You worked. I went on a 7-kilometer bike ride.
I gotta go to the gym.
Oh my god, you're still going?
I have to go.
Why do you have to go? You didn't go the other day.
These gains are kind of but that was like just for cardio. Today's like one of the days that I actually have to like do my gym.
Okay, then we are definitely ending the podcast. All right, thank you guys for listening.
We'll see
you guys
it
next week.
Bye bye.
I'll post this one in the Discord for sure.
For sure, this time.
Bye bye.